What's up, YouTube? Kavi here today. Doing my first ever EDC video. Just wanted to put something out there, show you kind of what I'm carrying on a day-to-day basis. First things first, the phone, the wallet. Everybody takes those. So my phone is a Samsung Galaxy S2. It's pretty thick with the OtterBox on there. Great phone, love it. It's beeping at me here right now, telling me my battery's low. I got up early today, Saturday, and I've been looking at knives online all day. Nixon wallet, you know, I'm rocking the Costco card, and you got to have your EB Games card, or whatever you're calling it in the States, they're GameStop. So those two out of the way. First things first. Work EDC. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I do take different stuff with me when I'm on my way to work. And some of the items overlap, but there's a few that are significantly different. But let's get into this. Is what I take to work right here. It's one of them. This is the Gerber Chard. So little tiny piece of, I believe it's made of titanium. It's got all your kind of screwdriver ends built into the shape. You can use the this sort of prong here as a flathead, little pry tool there. This little swedge, I believe it's supposed to be like a nail puller, but it's quite sharp in there. In fact, you can use it to, I've used it to slice things. It's pretty sharp in that little groove there. So bottle opener, just throw it on the keychain. It's kind of an interesting shape. Pretty cool little EDC item there. Just toss that on my work keys, which I'm not gonna put them on the video here today. Next item I always take with me, you guys know this one, Phoenix LD15. Great little flashlight, super bright. It's a 2-mode light. It's a twist. Favorite part about this knife, takes a AA. I throw a little electrical tape on there, stops it from rattling around. Love this light, love it. This is, I never leave home without this light, ever, truly ever. This comes with me all the time. I did forget it once, and it was terrible. I was reaching for it all day long. I've dropped this thing from probably 50 feet. Just got a couple little scrapes and scratches, but I dropped it right onto concrete. Lens is still in great shape. Light still works flawlessly. Love Phoenix lights. So we're gonna put that one aside. What else do I take? Oh, I take a different knife to work than I take around town or wherever I'm going. I don't want to take a big knife to work. A little something pocketable like this. Spyderco Dragonfly. Super great little knife. Before this one, I was carrying the Bird Robin. Spyderco's kind of lower lineup there. And I just couldn't justify spending the money on the Dragonfly. And I did find this one online for a steal of a deal, so I picked it up. Came brand new. I was really surprised. I was kind of expecting it to be not in perfect condition, we'll say, because the price I got was quite low. But a great little knife, fits well in the hand. I've got, you know, again, short stubby fingers, giant palms, so fits good in the hand. Really nice little knife. It's got the wire pocket clip, which I know not everybody's a fan of, you know, but I like it. The only criticism I have is I have got this one caught on my jacket a few times. And because the knife is so light, it sometimes will pull out of my pocket without me always being aware of it at first. So something to watch for. So that's kind of my work EDC. I may throw in this. It's a Burt's Bees chapstick. I just peel the label off because it's going to get wrecked in the pocket anyway. So this is kind of the main work EDC. I work in a facility where you can't have any jewelry or anything like that, so I don't take my watch to work, but I'll show you that in a second here. So these two items here, this is usually attached to my work keys. So that's not part of my main everyday carry, but the other items here, of course, are. So my next item here, this is my watch. This is a GShock. I think it's a Rescue something. It's a solar powered watch. It does the atomic timekeeping. Black on black. Oops, as you can see there. Really cool. It's got this little circle there. That's the moon phases. It's got the tide. Pretty neat little watch. Been very happy with it. And then you want to see the knife. I know you guys want to see the knife. So main EDC carry right here. No surprise, right? You guys saw this in my last video. If you watched it, you know, the Spyderco Sage. This is the Sage 1 carbon fiber. When I first picked this knife up, when I first got it, I ordered this online. I hadn't ever seen the carbon fiber version in real life. I had seen the blue G10. I believe that's the Sage 2. You know, I had seen that one, and in my head, for some reason, I thought it was going to be bigger, something similar to the Manix in size. So when I did get this one, I was a little bit unimpressed with it, but shortly it won me over. The weight on it is great. Ergonomics is great. The more I use this knife, the more I fall in love with it. And, you know, if you surf YouTube there and look, there's tons of people who have great things to say concerning the Sage 1 or any of the Sage series, to be honest. And, you know, I really love it. The more I use it, just love it more and more each day. So in addition to the Sage, I don't take both my knives at the same time, usually. But I do carry the 710 quite often. Just love the size. I love just the handling on this knife. It's just super great. There are some criticisms on it, and this will probably be my next knife review. As you guys have seen the the Neptune Knives response video, I kind of alluded to, this will probably be my next knife review. But I really love it. And I've got lots of good and bad to say about this knife. So that's kind of my main everyday life carry. I do a lot of photography as well, which I've kind of discussed in my previous video, and hopefully we'll do some photography sessions as well here. You know, and so I happened to be out in the mountains with my dad. We were taking some photos, saw a couple of coyotes fighting over a rabbit while a bald eagle hung out in the background looking to pick up the scraps. It was pretty impressive being out there. So the one knife that I was carrying while I was out in the mountains is the DPX Hest. And I know there's lots to be said about this fixed blade knife. I took this one because it's a little bit smaller in size, and where I was going, I didn't really need a full-size fixed blade. So I did pair these two together. This was held pocket side, and this one here was clipped to a compartment on my shoulder strap for my camera bag. So another item I did take with me for the weekend is the Streamlight Pro Tac 2 AA. Or 2 AA, basically, because it takes 2 AA's. Again, are super bright light. It's got all the necessary functions. And the reason I take this particular model with me is because I use a lot of AA's on the flash for my camera as well. So I do have those handy, and I usually have freshly charged ones available, you know, if I was ever in an emergency and needed to use this light for any kind of survival means. And this one here, I carry it just in this little Molly style sheath that it comes with. The flashlight, just clip it on the shoulder strap, or on the loop compartment on the bag. And then I use this sheath here for my Hest, which when I do a review on the Hest, you guys will see the difference between this sheath and the one that it comes with, which is terrible. But that's it. So this is kind of my main everyday carry. This is the first real EDC update video that I've put out, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm hoping to get a bunch of content out here shortly. If you got a YouTube channel, go ahead and message me, and I'd love to check it out and get more involved. All right, thanks guys.